saw that title too as well. That's right, we got 6 new Mandela effects to blow your mind, make you question reality we live in. And if you've been paying attention to the news, you probably know which one of these are going to be towards the end, so please stay tuned to that. But before we get this going, please remember that some of these Mandela effects might not be new to you, they will be new to somebody else, so please respect that. And anytime you do enjoy this, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe and leave those comments down below what you thought about these Mandela effects and others you would love to discuss too as well. So grab your cup of tea. Let's get this going. The first one we're going to start off is with that wonderful, gorgeous, sexy wearing lingerie corporation. And you know what I'm talking about. As I said, lingerie, I'm talking about Victoria's Secret. That is correct, Victoria's Secret, as you see all this. Now, as you hear me say that name, is that correct to you, Victoria's Secret? Now, if you're saying yes, well, you are correct in a past reality, unfortunately, because in this reality, it is not Victoria's Secrets. It is Victoria's Secrets. That is right. That apostrophe S is back once again. Victoria's Secrets. But how do you remember that? Because myself, I always remember it being called Victoria's Secret. I shopped there. I used to get very sexy for my ex girlfriend. I used to even buy the very sexy for men cologne for myself. So how do you remember? Has it always been for you Victoria's Secret like it is in this reality? Or has it been in the ultimate reality, Victoria's Secrets? Let me know.
The time of your life. Suck 'em, Boppers.
That is correct. The next one we're going to be talking about those wonderful plastic boxing gloves you used to get for your kids. I even had some when I was a kid, and I'm talking about the Sock 'em Boppers. Yes, right, Sock 'em Boppers. Yes, yes, yes. I love them. I love them. Oh, it was just like one of those plastic toys that we're just meant to destroy everybody in our childhood, right? But as you heard me call them Sock 'em Boppers, is that correct to you? Are you saying yes? Are you saying yes? Are you saying yes? Oh, crazy, huh? Because guess what? It's not Sock 'em Boppers. It is Soccer Boppers. Yes, that is right. You see it right there. Are you kidding me? Are you telling me the truth? Am I living in a reality that I don't know? Because Soccer Bopper is not right to me. And for that, as you see a little bit of this commercial playing around, I'm going to play you another commercial of where it says Sock 'em Boppers. Check it out.
The time of your life. Suck 'em, Boppers. More fun.
As you saw before, you saw the commercial, you saw the little Soccer Boppers, you saw it, Soccer Boppers, but you saw this commercial, and right at the end of this commercial, you saw it saying Sock 'em Boppers. Now, what do you think about this? Like I said, I remember being Sock 'em Boppers. That's how I remember it. That's how I'm always going to remember it, not Soccer Boppers. But you let me know down there below what you remember and what reality you're from.
Much about a family.
That is right. We're going to be talking about that lovable, hubbable pig, Mr. Babe the Pig. And I want to talk about what is on top of his head. Now, in my reality, I never remember Babe having this patch of hair that is on top of your head, on top of his head, as you see right here. Even as you see the little clip in the movie of this go through, you see that little dark patch of hair on top of his head. It's not right. I never remember it that way. They never had that patch of hair on his head. And I found a couple pictures of Babe without the hair on top of his head the way I remember it. And that's how I remember. But now that I look at what it is in this reality, it's so weird. I do never remember that dark patch of hair on his head. It's like I don't understand it. It blows me away. And there's a lot of people like, where did this come from? We would have noticed that he had a nice little fro on top of his head, but apparently we didn't. Because apparently in this reality it's always been there, but in our reality it never has. He was bald as can be. But how do you remember Babe, the wonderful, lovable pig? Did he always have that nice, wonderful patch of hair on his head? Or was it bald and just pink like the way a pig is supposed to look? Let me know.
I think you've had enough. No? Now you've had enough.
The price is wrong, bitch. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. But yet, I think we've had enough. Because Bob Barker, once again, in case you haven't heard the news from yesterday, passed away at the age of 99. That is correct, passed away at the age of 99. But just like me, And many of us, included all these people that was on TikTok, as you see right here, that saw my stuff last night. Bob Barker broke the internet yesterday because of his death again. Now, in my reality, Bob Barker's, this is the third time he's passed away, and it blows my mind that we lost him again. And I'm going to play the clip that I put out there about Bob Barker, and I made this yesterday. Check it out. We all know, if you haven't seen the news, Bob Barker passed away today at the age of 99. But I made a video about this a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. Here, check it out. Bob Barker dying in 2017 at the age of 94 after he had fell and slipped and hit his head on the ground. He went to the hospital and he died. That is how I remember it. I remember Bob Barker dying back in the day, and many people do too as well. But the Mandela effect in this is that he has never died. He didn't die. He is still alive to this day. Now, that video was a year ago, actually July 12th, 2022. And you see he was actually still alive, but had died at the age of 94 back in 2007. But now he had just died today in 2023 at the age of 99. As you see right there, are you telling me we ain't living in another world yet? Mandela effect, truth, alter reality, what do you call it myself? Let me know. As you see, man, Bob Barker passed away for the third time. This blows my mind. We were all live talking about this yesterday. It blows my mind. But what do you remember? Do you remember Bob Barker being alive? Or are you like everybody in this world right now is like, this fool passed away years ago? And he also passed away after Happy Gilmore, because Adam Sandler was sad. But what do you remember? How is your memory about Mr. Bob Barker himself? Let me know, because I want to hear this for sure. Let me know.
And the winner is MC Hammer.
Music hits me so hard, make me say, oh my God, thank you for blessing me to the mind to body. That's right, we're talking about MC Hammer, and we're talking about Can't Touch This. That is right, Can't Touch This. Do, 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 do. And as you hear me just say that, Can't Touch This, is that the name of the song, Can't Touch This? Is that the name of the song, ladies and gentlemen? Hold your thought for that.
I told you, homeboy, can't touch this. Yeah, that's how we living, and you know, can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust the funky lyrics. Touch this. Fresh new kicks and bang.
We're living and you know, you can't touch this. What? You can't touch this. You heard me say it, you can't touch this. That's the name of the song. It's not Can't Touch This, it's You Can't Touch This. And I gotta give a shout out to Hazel Fever for this, because I saw it. His daughter actually saw this and brought it up to him. And it blows my mind, because this was actually the first CD I ever had on a Discman back in the day. And it was called Can't Touch This. Never, you can't touch this. But yet you even see the words saying, you can't touch this in the song. And maybe that's one of those hear what you hear type of things. But for me, for Hazel, for his daughter, for many other peoples, it was always called Can't Touch This, never called You Can't Touch This. But what do you remember? Let me know down.
You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Two trailer park girls park the outside, park the outside, park the outside. Yes, we were talking about Eminem. We're talking about 8 Mile. We're talking about that rap final battle scene, flip around the final battle rap scene that he was doing, talking about all this stuff because they knew that he was going to talk to him. And then he goes, oh, what? Tell him something else they already know about me. And what does he do right at the end of that rap? Take a look.
Fuck a Papa Doc, fuck a clock, fuck a trailer, fuck everybody. Fuck y'all if you doubt me. I'm a piece of fucking white trash, I say it proudly. And fuck this battle, I don't want to win, I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me.
Now you see him finish that rap battle, look at him, and toss the mic at him. That's not how that scene went down. That's not how that scene went down. I watched this movie nonstop back in the day. That was like the whole belly combination, and then you watched 8 Mile. And at the end of that rap, at the end of that freestyle, at the end of him knocking him off his feet, technically, he drops the mic. Exactly. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Drops the mic. Where the mic drop came from? But not in this reality. He throws the mic at him. And it blows my mind. I love this world we live in. Sometimes it's a crazy world, but this reality has blown my mind. You messed up with Eminem. He dropped the mic at the end of 8 Mile right there in that rap because he couldn't sing anymore. But he threw it. But what do you remember? Do you remember him tossing the mic, Flock? Or do you remember him dropping the mic at the end of it? Let me know down below. There you go. 6 new Mandela effects there to blow your mind, make you question this reality we live in, man. Big shout out to everybody. Stay tuned, man. Shout out to everybody showing love. Shout out to everybody staying awake and doing it. The Mandela effect is going to be here to stay. We might have to change the name from Mandela effect to the Bob Barker effect because this is the 3rd time he's died. Mandela's only died twice, or once technically, but man, if you enjoyed this at any time, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Please remember to subscribe and leave me those comments down below so we can talk about all these and do some more for you as well. So until then, remember to keep your mind open because your eyes are about to see everything. Y'all stay crazy.
Something we never thought we could have.
And what is that?
Another chance.
I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot. I think I heard a shot!